very good morning and good afternoon, depending on where you are connecting from. My name is Saurabh, and I represent the Oracle's business and the strategy team. Let me start by thanking you all for joining the session titled Elevated Employee Experience. We have participants joining across from all over EMEA. On behalf of Oracle, I'm very happy to welcome you to this exciting session. So in today's session, we will hear our esteemed experts on how the workplace has shifted. The employees and organizations are now in the driver's seat. We see the world is changing, it's evolving, and so are the employees. They are redefining what's best for their lives and careers. They demand greater work-life balance. They demand real diversity and inclusion. And obviously meaningful relationships with your managers where your voices can be heard and you have opportunities to learn and grow. People are redefined what success means to them, and they are clearly prioritizing mental health and well-being, growth, and work-life balance. Without any further delay, please allow me to introduce today's panelists. We are delighted and excited to have our first panelist, Mr. Mahmood Galal. He is a management consultant, a chartered accountant by profession, and a key HCM transformation driver for our customer Al Baraka Holding in the UAE. He has 15 years of experience across ERP, HCM, and clearly a master in tax and finance functions. Also excited to have, all the way from UK, Mr. Richard Hargreaves from the CRF, which is Corporate Research Forum. Richard is responsible for sustainable growth at CRF through delivering world-class HR content, facilitating knowledge exchange between HR professionals, focusing on future ventures, and developing a great team. Further down, we have Mr. Mahesh Reddy. He's a part of Oracle's esteemed partner, Nalsoft, and he manages the HCM practice. Finally, Mr. Shamil Ahmed, who is a transformational director from Oracle, and he will show or throw insights about Oracle's point of view on HCM transformations.
But also invite Mahmood Galal, who's a management consultant, project manager at Al Baraka Holding, to join us as well. And maybe, Mr. Galal, can I fire the first question across to you? And can you give us a little bit of background about the HR digital transformation journey that Al Baraka Holding's been on?
Yes, hi, Richard. Thank you for the introduction. Actually, when Baraka Holding assigned us to manage a project internally, the management visions, it was based on four pillars. The pillar number one, which is seamless process. Pillar number two, keep the employees all the time connected to the company. And the pillar number three, the reports and analysis for high management and internally uses. And the last pillars, which is compliance with the laws. It's combined in one solution when we go through Oracle HCM during the implementation, and after we went live as well. In addition to that, you know, the success of using any systems at the end, which is the end users. So the system should be more user-friendly and easy to access, and to be learning curve increasing by using the system by the time from the employee. So which we really found once we shifted to the Oracle HCM and the staff be more connected to the system, uses from mobile application, from the web, from anywhere, especially the employee services, and now the employee feel more connected and the more easily, no need to call, no need to visit, no need to wait a long queue, you open tickets. Now through the system from your mobile application, you can access, you can submit a request, which is take a few seconds, and it will reach, and it can just get it approved, and you can follow up and track your whatever inquiry internally in the company. That's add more value to the whole systems internally. because you know the employee is number one in any entities, and when the employee feel connected to the company and feel more comfort to communicate, it's give more comfort level to all the users to using the systems.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for that. Interesting in terms of the implementation. What are you now looking for in terms of moving forward? How do you see things evolving into the future?
Yes, for moving forward, after we went live, we work together with the head of department and the employee internally for adoption plans to make the users more stable on the system and to utilize the full features of the system. So we just work on the adoption plan. So we take the stuff internally step by step to get more familiar to the system and start to get out all the features which is they can easily get the benefit out of it gradually. By the time the user become an expert on the system, and also there is a champion, we assign a champion internally from the department itself. So whenever new joiners or someone have any questions, you can easily reach out to the champions, or during the help desk services already it's coming with the HCM itself.
Brilliant, brilliant. And a third question, if I may, in terms of the journey you've been on, is there anything you would have done differently looking back? Any learnings that you could share with our participants that you would have approached slightly differently?
Of course, it's a totally different, because to find an integrated full-fledged module when you come to HCM, I believe it's not a easy choices in the market. And Oracle, I believe they are the leaders on this module, because it's full-fledged module. No need to integrate with anything outside or part here or part there. It's to give you full-fledged systems, which it will improve your experience internally 360 degree with the new features of artificial intelligence and dashboards and machine learning. It will give you full-fledged modules.
Saurabh, shall I hand it back to you to close things off now? But thank you very much, Mahesh, Mr. Galal, and Shamal for your contribution.
Around continuous engagement, giving every employee a voice and every manager the tools to act. Fourth one would be around HR service delivery. So supporting your employees with consistent, intelligent service wherever they are. And finally, a complete experience. So securely extending an enterprise-wide employee experience for every employee and people process. And from an accessibility standpoint, of course, as I mentioned earlier, it's about any device, anytime and anywhere, Richard.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I think the point you made at the beginning around purpose and belonging, I think we're seeing a lot from our research around almost HR's role as becoming the social conscience of the organization as well. You talked a little bit around the D&I agenda, the ESG agenda, and I think that's becoming a core part of the HR tool set that they need now.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
Wonderful. I think we could go on much longer, but I'm conscious that it's 11 my time, but probably far later your time. Saurabh, shall I hand it back to you to close things off now? But thank you very much, Mahesh, Mr. Galal, and Shamal for your contribution.
You're welcome. Thank you. So thank you, Richard. I think it was an intriguing session, and we're almost on the top of the hour. So I'd like to thank, obviously, all our esteemed panelists who've come and delivered excellent messaging, and more wholeheartedly thanks to all the attendees who took out this time for an hour and across ECMEA, and hopefully took a lot of insights out of the session. Before we wind up, we would like all the attendees to know that we will be sending you the recording of the session. And hopefully for your folks who haven't attended this call, they should be able to listen to the recorded video. So again, thank you so much to all the attendees who attended this session, and hopefully see you for more Oracle sessions in the future. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Climate change, environmental matters, socioeconomic issues, war, increasing prices for energy. We're living in a world that is increasingly volatile, uncertain, and ambiguous. And at the same time, employers need to find and retain talent by providing a work culture and work environment that is attractive and differentiated from others. In this context, good is not enough. You require best. Can employers redefine best for candidates and their workforce? We at Oracle think that the workplace can be a place where people like to be, where they find their belonging, are listened to, can contribute, and be valued on an individual basis, but also as part of the larger community, diverse and inclusive, be at their best. Employees are redefining best for their needs at work through aligning with and feeling proud about their organizational values, a culture of inclusivity and community, meeting environmental, social, and governance goals, and ensuring equal opportunities and pay equity. How can you help your workforce to feel heard and understood? By giving your employees a place to share thoughts and feelings, keeping them informed with clear and consistent communications, and making it simple and easy for them to get help from HR. Having the flexibility to choose where and when and how you work is the new norm. Liberate your workforce by allowing them to complete tasks from anywhere, anytime. With flexible processes and tools that adapt to and support everyone's way of working. Employees want to grow with your organization and have easy access to growth opportunities. Understand the skills your employees have and where gaps lie. Inspire them to set and progress career goals. And tailor learning to your employees' current and future career interests. Service your employees as individuals with individual desires and expectations. Passion, motivation, and appreciation. These are the attributes linked to a thriving workforce. Offer guidance, recognition, and strengthen the relationship with your employees and teams. And don't forget to empower your people to celebrate their achievements. At Oracle, we're committed to your success. From our innovation that matters to our talented and devoted colleagues, we have everything you need to thrive in this complex world. Let's redefine best